Everything is defense. What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
The Keyshawn.
There were many people who believe you're the most talented fighter ever, period. So whatever you say to this question, I think is important.
I apologize, but
No apologize about.
There's no way he get demolished.
Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis react critically to the sparring footage and focus on what they believe are clear flaws in Shakur's game. They point out that his defense looks loose, his reactions seem slower than expected, and he is leaving openings that should not exist at his level. From their perspective, those mistakes are the kind that get exposed quickly, and Keyshawn's knockout highlights problems Shakur cannot afford to ignore.
How you feeling, bro?
I ain't feel the best, but I ain't get hit today, so I ain't tripping. If they can't hit me, they can't win. So 3 different sparring partners was frustrated because they couldn't hit me. So thank God, all God be the glory.
Did you hear me when I was calling for that hook?
I didn't. I heard you when I landed it. I heard when I landed it. I told you.
Because I told Ron, I said, look, man.
Good. No complaints. I said Saturday. It was Saturday.
So,
I'm gonna stop you, man, right?
You know that, right?
I don't know what he gonna do.
He's gonna run.
Some say he gonna run, some say he gonna press me.
How he gonna run?
I'm good, bro.
Boxing at a good pace, controlling the pace.
Thanks, Chief.
They looking for an excuse. That's what you're saying, Coach? They looking for an excuse? Well, shit, they better start making them. They better start making them.
Let's go, Rail.
They better start making them. They looking for an excuse already, champ.
Like a world champ. Be amazing.
Gervonta Davis also delivers a blunt reality check on Shakur Stevenson's style ahead of the matchup. He believes Teofimo Lopez presents a nightmare stylistic challenge and makes it clear this is not an easy fight for Stevenson. From his perspective, Shakur does not carry real power, has never shown true aggression, and the idea of him being a defensive mastermind is overblown. Tank says all Stevenson really does is go forward and backward, which, in his view, exposes a lack of genuine technique and leaves him vulnerable against someone like Teofimo.
6, 7 more fights and I'm naming names. One of the guys, obviously, you and Shakur got into it on Twitter. You was like, you wanted them 6 or 7.
Yeah, he's definitely one of them.
For sure?
Yeah, he's definitely one of them.
Do you think that's going to be your hardest fight?
Hell no.
Nah?
Wow.
Because he a good boxer, nigga. Like, that's when I look at y'all two as the best in the division.
How? Show me something that he did show me something that he did outrageous. Show me.
Right.
His power not outrageous.
Okay.
What defense?
You don't think he got defense?
He just jumped back. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch. Go look at it. You see him back up from a lot of people. Back up, move around. He don't got no technique. And his offense is the same thing. Go look at his fights.
So you
I
feel
probably
like
pinned him on game.
Hold on, but you feel like it's easy work though. You like.
Come on, bro.
Gervonta Davis doubles down on his criticism of Shakur Stevenson, calling his offense almost non-existent and saying that even in sparring, Shakur showed very little threat. Tank explains that when he tagged him with 6-ounce gloves, Stevenson immediately backed off, which, in his view, exposed how limited his offense really is. He believes Shakur's reputation is massively overblown and that Teofimo Lopez will be able to take advantage of those flaws. Tank even dares Stevenson to run it back with Edwin de los Santos, insisting that if Shakur truly believes he's the best, he will never take that fight because, according to Tank, he does not have the technical depth to survive at that level, and the danger only increases against someone like Teofimo.
I touched him with 6-ounce, 16-ounce gloves on, and he ran. Imagine if I hit him with 8 ounces. The guy is here too.
Who? What guy?
The one that
was there?
No, the one that he sparred.
Oh,
I mean, the one that he fought.
Oh, Edwin. Yeah, you seen him? Yeah, I seen Edwin. Yeah, I saw Edwin in here.
Tell him rematch that guy. Now, if he beat him, then
they go.
We can get it on him.
Okay.
I guarantee he won't fight that guy again.
Oh, Edwin.
Yeah, I guarantee.
Meanwhile, Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis share an unusual bond inside boxing, staying closely connected even while moving through different weight classes and careers. They regularly sharpen each other in the gym, building their games side by side, with their training partnership becoming just as notable as their individual rise in the sport.
Who your third?
Who's the cool one?
Who's stopping? Yeah, he good. Bet. That's my 3.
Me? I know. Me, him, and him.
Yeah, at 6.
Okay.
Get a ball in the apron.
A game, right?
Man, I'll bet some.
You got scoring shit. Let's do it. Like how it's gonna be up to him. Yo. You gonna stop pushing me, nigga. What's wrong with this nigga? He's not doing shit. He's not scoring. I'm not scoring. He might not score. That's how I know he gonna lock you down. I already know how you play, little nigga. And then, cuz, you too little.
I can do this shit with rocks.
Are you guarding me? Yes, nigga. Okay. Yes. All you gonna do is do all this running. You gonna do all this running and try to shoot. Go watch Steph Curry. Go watch Steph, nigga. What I say, you gonna do all that running and try to shoot.
Their relationship has always been friendly, but working at that elite level inevitably brings flaws to the surface. The knockout underscored how far Keyshawn had come, showcasing a sharper, more intelligent fighter who now paired his power with real tactical awareness. Inside the gym, his steady progression had become obvious, with each sparring session revealing a more complete and dangerous version of Keyshawn than before.
What has training with Shakur and Bud Crawford done for you in your career as a fighter?
Yeah, man, started off with Shakur, like literally, like he kind of like, in terms of getting that real elite experience and sparring somebody so talented and so skillful, being blessed to be around somebody like that, you know what I'm saying? He really carried me throughout my amateur career. You know what I'm saying? He's professional. He already went to the Olympics, so he helping me with that. Then he's going pro. He's the top prospect. He's everything I'm am right now. So being alongside everything, like I'm saying, I'm going back to my little 3-round fights, amateurly, and I'm looking at these guys like, y'all little dudes, like y'all ain't doing nothing I'm doing. I'm training with real professionals that already went to the Olympics and everything. Y'all can't, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I transpired to be the top prospect, the Olympic hopeful and stuff like that. Cause like being around Shakur got me to meet, you know, Jay Prince and Terrence Crawford. It got me to meet the gold medalist back in 2016 at 141 pounds. You know what I'm saying? He got me around so much elite stuff that I took in. I made myself better. You feel what I'm saying? That it's outside of just me and him sparring. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really carried me throughout my amateur career for sure. And like, me meeting Terrence Crawford is really like another blessing that God is just keep blessing me, because I had somebody to carry me through my amateur. Now I'm a top prospect professionally, all that. Now I got somebody else that's already a world champion. It's like every level I get to, I meet somebody that I really like take in, that's already like 3 or 2 steps ahead of me. You know what I'm saying? So it's really a blessing, and that's why every time, like after a fight, I always say, I'm just living this out. I don't got no plans with professional boxing. God is just really putting me in positions that he want me to be in, and I'm just living it out.
Keyshawn Davis said he was ready to measure himself against the very best in the division, explaining that he wanted the toughest possible matchups to prove he belonged at the top. He made it clear he was chasing elite competition and was driven by the idea of establishing himself among boxing's top names. At the same time, he repeatedly stressed that a professional fight with Shakur Stevenson would never happen, despite the public curiosity and constant calls for that matchup. He explained they had agreed long ago to never face each other, with that decision rooted in their friendship and the respect they shared for one another.
Man, you're in a great division. When you talk about the lightweight division at 135, I mean, you got Shakur, you know, your homie, you got Gervonta, you got Isaac Cruz, Devin Haney, and I read where you said, I'm ready for a world title shot now. Do you believe that, though, that Keyshawn Davis is ready to step into the ring with one of those guys and fight for a world title?
Truth be told, Brian, I literally just got off the phone. I just hung up the phone with Shakur, saying I gotta do an interview with you, and I'm like, cool, what you think? Like, because I'm a person that really believes in myself, you know?
Yeah.
So I want to get other people's opinions too. Like, am I tripping, or do what I really believe, is that true? Is other people believe that in them too? And he like, bro, what you believe in, keep believing in that, because I believe in it too. I feel like you're ready for them top. I said, cool, you think I'm ready for them top guys, like those real top guys? Because I feel like I am. He said, bro, I feel like you can fight anybody you want to fight. And he said, anybody. So I'm like, damn, okay.
Keyshawn Davis stressed that his sparring with Shakur Stevenson was purely training and not meant as a personal attack or disrespect. The two share a bond that goes far beyond boxing. They first met as amateurs, sparring and training together as kids, and over the years, built a friendship rooted in shared experiences and mutual respect. Davis often highlights how they grew up watching each other develop, push through challenges, and support one another during difficult personal moments, making their connection about much more than just fights in the ring.
So he come into to our gym, so I'm hearing about it. I'm like, yo, who is Shakur Stevenson dude? Everybody keep talking about it in our gym. Like, yo, he just won the Junior Worlds. You know, when you go overseas and you fight. I'm like, he just won the Junior Worlds for real? I'm like, okay, so he should be nice. So long story short, he get there. I see him, right? So, you know, he light-skinned, you know, curly hair. I'm like, this dude you been talking about? This the dude y'all talking about? Like, I'm like, man, ain't no way he good. I'm about to beat him up, right? Long story short, you know, like, he signed up with us, days go by, we training with him, everything cool for real. He cool for real. Like, I ain't nothing personal, you know? I'm just talking trash, like at 14, you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking trash. Boom, sparring day come. I'm confident. I'm knowing I'm about to go in here and beat him up, right? Man, I get in the ring, man. Why I cannot hit this man, right? I cannot hit him, but he touching me. So I'm like, oh, this is different. He different. Like, he different. So I just keep, you know, I'm 14, he's 16.
However, the knockout puts Shakur back under the microscope, and Gervonta Davis wastes no time piling on, questioning whether Shakur truly belongs among boxing's elite and suggesting his resume does not match the hype around his name. His reaction feels less like casual criticism and more like a release of long-standing frustration, as their rivalry continues to simmer in the background, with every interview and social media exchange reinforcing the sense that this tension runs far deeper than normal competitive respect.
Some of your 135 contemporaries have a lot to say these days. Shakur Stevenson, well, of course he's now 135 after all that stuff, and then Devin Haney.
Right, so why people even talk like he the best at, he didn't even fight at 135 yet.
Right.
He didn't even have power at 126, 126, 30 or none of that.
He is good.
Okay. How can you, all that's just okay. How can you stop people that can hit? No matter all that boxing, you going to get hit. What you gonna do when you get hit?
Shakur Stevenson shares that his issues with Gervonta Davis go beyond simple criticism, pointing to mindset and energy as the root of the tension. He believes that as Tank grew older and more established, his dismissive attitude shifted into open hostility, revealing that he sees Stevenson as a real threat. Shakur notes that Davis visibly reacts whenever his name comes up, and he interprets that irritation not as disrespect but as insecurity, proof that Tank understands the danger Stevenson represents in the division, even if he downplays it publicly.
There was a time where you guys were pretty cool, right?
Yeah, for sure.
What changed?
Competition. As you get older, you start to know what competition is, and he kind of looked at me like, I feel like I was a threat, which is rightfully so. Like, I don't blame him for the way that he looked at me, but it is what it is. It's two guys that just want to be the best in our sport, and we were ready to lay it all on the line.
Did he say to you like, yo, I don't want to be friends, or we can't, or is it just like a gradual thing where it started to become more distant?
Now you just know energy. You know energy. Once you feel the energy that's coming at you, you understand like, okay, I get it.
When do you think that started to change?
I think as he kind of matured and got older. Once you get older and mature, his energy kind of let it be known like, yeah, you the ops. We gotta fight.
Shakur Stevenson believes Gervonta Davis recognizes that he would pose a serious challenge in the ring. He also highlights a key difference in their mindsets. Tank approaches the sport with a me or nobody mentality, while Shakur thrives on testing himself against the best, proving his place at the top by taking on elite competition head on.
And perhaps as you were progressing and, you know, getting to the level that you're at now.
He knew exactly. Deep down inside, he could sit here and say, I'm not this, I'm not a good fighter, I'm not that, but deep down inside, he knows that I'm the truth.
Right.
So with him knowing that, he knows that I'm the biggest threat around where he's at.
Do you see he gets very upset when people ask him about you?
Yeah, I think that's insecurity though. I think he's insecure. Because
he knows that you give him trouble? Like, what's he insecure about in your opinion?
With top level guys like him, cause like I'm kind of different. I look at things like competition, but like his mentality is more so like it's either me or it's nobody. It's not a 1A, 1B, or you don't have nobody equal to you. So I understand his mentality, But I like to prove that I'm the best, so we kind of just move in different ways.
On the other hand, Shakur Stevenson trains with relentless intensity as he prepares for his showdown with Teofimo Lopez. Every day in camp, he pushes both his body and mind, fine-tuning his movement, timing, and technique to handle Lopez's power and aggression. He spars with elite partners, including Terence Crawford, and adds strength work to increase punch power. Stevenson's focus and commitment show a fighter determined to rise to the biggest challenge of his career. Shakur Stevenson reflected on his time training with Terence Crawford, saying he thoroughly enjoyed the experience and picked up valuable lessons from the boxing legend.
What is that like? I mean, fighting Terence Crawford, sparring Terence Crawford. You know, this guy's a beast.
He can do anything, and you never know what to expect when you go in the ring with Bud.
Have you ever got the best of him in sparring?
I don't speak on that. I mean, like I have good days, he had good days, and honestly, I appreciate him for pushing me to the level that I am at now.
On the flip side, Teofimo Lopez has made it clear that defending his titles against Shakur Stevenson is about more than just another fight. As the reigning WBO and Ring Junior welterweight champion, Lopez sees this bout as protecting everything he's built through years of hard work, sacrifice, and perseverance. He views Stevenson not just as a challenger, but as a real threat capable of taking his crown, which drives Lopez to train and compete with maximum intensity. For him, the championship represents every tough camp, every setback, and every moment of effort on the path to the top, making this fight as personal as it is competitive.
We're really adamant about fighting each other next, and I can't wait for us to really lace it up. And I see him across the ring, and really when that bell rings, lights out for him.
What's it like seeing him now kind of face to face? When you look at him, what do you see? Because obviously you're not locked in just yet, and the closer it gets to a fight, obviously things turn a little bit. But when you do look at Shakur, what do you think of him?
I think, I don't think too much of it. You know, I think that he believes in himself. That's one thing. But I'm here to destroy his dreams and all that he wants to do and become. You can't take this from me. I worked very hard for it. I've bled for this, you know, and I'm not taking nothing from him, but I just believe that what's gonna happen next is for destiny in the boxing ring to decide.
Teofimo Lopez is focused on capitalizing on Shakur Stevenson's weaknesses and making a statement in the ring. While he acknowledges Stevenson's reputation as a top southpaw, Lopez isn't fazed. He's faced southpaws before and has a plan designed to catch Stevenson off guard. With his father by his side, who dismisses Shakur's hype and points to past moments where he was dropped, Lopez enters the fight confident that he can repeat history and showcase his skill and precision on fight night.
Not to look over it, but a lot of people look at southpaws they're very difficult, but I grew up with southpaws since a kid. Kind of understand the rhythms of it. Don't get me wrong, he could be slick, but there's something I do to southpaws that just work in my favor.
Shakur different though.
It's all right.
Shakur's a special fighter. Yeah, but
you got dropped, man. What you talking about?
You
got dropped.
Yes, Dad.
Even his little daughter said.
Hold on, get a pops a mic, man.
Dad, like we need that fight.
Get a pops a mic, man. No, don't stay quiet, Pops. Don't stay quiet.
Now I understand why you still.
Don't stay quiet.
No, yeah.
Theo like nah.
Freaking 4 seconds, man.
This is a special fight because of who we both of y'all are, but Shakur is a special fighter. You got to acknowledge that.
Teofimo Lopez is training under his father and is ready to enter the ring full of confidence, ready to bring his full power against Shakur Stevenson. His father insists Lopez will crack Stevenson's defense, noting that his fight with William Zepeda didn't reveal his true skill. Zepeda could have been finished easily if Lopez hadn't held back. Together, they're plotting to expose Shakur decisively, and they aren't holding anything back.
That's what we fighting.
There you go.
Yeah.
So he does agree that he's special.
He does get hit.
But I mean, he got hit.
Gonna crack him at least. He's gonna hit him.
He got hit a couple times against Zepeda, but he put himself in a position. Normally, he doesn't get hit like that.
That boy would have been down.
Damn.
Shakur Stevenson also spoke confidently ahead of his fight with Teofimo Lopez, emphasizing that his camp preparation is locked in and fully on track. With just days left until fight night, he stressed that Lopez will need the same level of discipline to meet the challenge, highlighting Shakur's focused, professional approach and readiness to perform at the highest level.
Miles in the bank. Boy, ready? 3 more weeks. We locked in. Rounds in the bank. Khalil, what up, gang? Y'all already know. I promise you already. T.O. better be working. Because I promise you I put in so much work this camp. Let's do it.
What's your take on all this? Drop a comment below and let us know. Do you think Shakur Stevenson is underrated, overrated, or right where he belongs in the rankings?